Don't let her antagonize you. 1. Hey guys. Wrap it up.
Tommy's sick of us today.
Wrap it up. Hey guys.
Hi.
Hey. How are we doing today?
We are great.
GR8.
GR8. Oh, 8, like the letter 8.
Yeah.
But I need these to text. I need to text like that.
Great.
Really?
You never text like that?
GR then an 8.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
No,
Anyway,
to be fair,
moving on.
I still say please as like
PLS. Yeah,
like,
same.
Those are all.
What?
No, they
Those are
were.
all letters.
Oh, you're saying the GR8.
But there's no.
It was mixing.
It's just
there's
like
no
it's just
letter for
shortening
8.
it. Do you know what I mean?
It's very interesting.
Yeah. But yes. You guys are all well?
How are you?
I'm okay. I'm here.
What does okay mean?
Yeah.
Okay means I feel like we go through this every single time. Okay,
Because I want
genuine.
our responses to be better.
Okay is okay. Like I'm here by the grace of God, and
By the grace alone.
and that is
On
that is-
everything.
yeah, that's what's going on.
Wow.
I hear it.
Yeah.
That's what's going on.
Boy. But today. Will we ever stop saying that? I don't think we will.
I don't think
No,
so.
I
We
feel like
should.
that's our thing.
Yeah.
Does anyone else do it?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I think
Okay.
it's just.
Let's
just
coin
us.
it.
She said
How?
coin.
I don't know.
Want to
Is
trademark
that
it
even possible?
Trademark it.
Today.
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 Oh,
Wise.
sorry, today.
Today.
Yeah, we're just gonna carry on talking about, what we started talking about a month
Do you
ago.
remember?
Quite literally.
Was that a month ago?
But actually, I feel like we're doing well though. I can't lie to anyone. We've tried.
Just let's
Yeah.
keep going.
And that's all. No, but what's your opinion on that, Tommy?
My opinion is we can try harder.
Amen.
Exactly.
And that's all we can do. Keep trying.
That's my opinion.
You still watching the Olympics? Tommy?
No. But if you haven't watched the Olympics, you should be watching it.
By the time this comes out, would it not be done?
Rewatch it. iPlayer.
Now, when does it finish? To be fair, I haven't watched one thing about
Really?
the Olympics. No, I have no business there.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Even
Even
Even what?
no.
No,
Wait,
say it.
no,
No,
wait.
I have to say it.
I was gonna say something, but there's nothing for me to say.
No, because really, what sport do you think I should go and sit down and watch? Which one?
Do you not like any of them?
Not
I feel like you'll like gymnastics.
I was gonna say that's the
Yeah.
one I was gonna say.
I feel like you like
I
gymnastics.
I've been seeing some notes on Twitter, but that's about it. Like, I don't really care
Yeah.
to watch it.
Did you
Yeah.
watch it, Courtney?
briefly.
What did you watch?
A bit of gymnastics, bit of
Simone.
athletics. That's it. I don't really know why the other sports are.
They're quite fun when you watch
There's a lot of
it.
sports there.
It's a lot. Some of them I don't know why it's there.
A lot of sports.
Yeah, there is a lot.
Oh, and the basketball.
Oh yeah.
Again, I don't know why that's in the
USA.
Olympics. But
Oh yeah, but I don't know why football's in the Olympics as well. It's just yeah.
They just finished.
They have the World Cup, they have Euros,
Yeah,
they have
they did just
everything,
finish football.
and they want to add Olympics as well.
Enough of
Boy.
that.
That's all they know.
Enough of them.
anyways, says that's enough of them. Wow. Anyways, last time we were talking about glorifying God in the workplace.
Her.
Tommy came with some gems.
She
did.
Tommy,
She did.
Tommy did.
You
Oh,
kept us
who is she?
talking.
Yeah. We're even shocked.
I genuinely hate the fact that we refer to ourselves as third person.
I mean, what else should we do? So,
yeah.
today I just want to talk about more so like practical ways of actually involving God in the workplace, as well as like how maybe we've tried to, especially during our breaks and our lunches and stuff like that. Not Twain.
No, sorry.
So,
I'm just really thinking hard.
but
Do I? Say it louder so they can hear it.
So she looked tan. She
you
looked
do
tan.
look tanned. Where have you been?
And then she says, "Say it louder." So they can-
Nowhere, just every chance I get.
out in the sun.
Out in the sun, you know me.
I hear it. So what is like, or what are some of the ways you guys try to involve God in the workplace, especially during your lunch times? Because I feel like obviously while you're working, it's like, oh,
sorry, carry on.
do we skip to the next question?
No.
Obviously, whilst you're working, is like, I think the only way you could do it is probably just listening to music. But when it's actually like your free time, what do you guys end up doing during those times besides eating?
Oh, there's a besides.
Do I even do that?
Tommy don't eat.
You know I don't. But I think obviously my answer is not. Yeah, I don't think I do. Like, I'm trying to think about it, and like, I just don't think that happens, because most of the days I don't get like a typical lunch anyways. Like, maybe I'm driving somewhere, or like I'm rushing 20 minutes.
This is the
like,
NHS,
there's some
by the way,
days obviously
guys.
that I. What did you say?
So this is the NHS.
No, you only get 30. You only get 30 minutes
Yeah.
anyway. So it's like sometimes you have to use that 30 minutes for something else. There are times that I've had, like, obviously that I do take my lunch, but like I don't think I sit there and be like, oh yeah, I need to pray right now or something. Like, I think I sit there and I need to just
Gather your thoughts.
Yeah.
Gather yourself.
just literally breathe. So yeah, like there are times like I'm driving from school to school during my lunch. Yeah, I'll be listening to like worship music. That's just because I want to listen to worship music. I don't think I'm intentionally being like, yes, my lunch, I'm going to consecrate it to God. Do you know what I mean? Like, I just want to listen to worship music in that moment. Like,
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't think I do anything too crazy.
Sorry, so is this lunchtime actually like spreading the gospel, or just like
She said,
spending
what
time
do you
with
do on
God?
lunchtime? Do you spend time with God?
Oh, I didn't hear that bit. Well,
It's literally the first one.
It's the first question.
when I'm in the office, so when I'm in the office, I just want to be away from people, if I'm honest. I just want to be alone. So I go on a walk. I eat lunch with my headphones in.
Wow.
Yeah, but like our actual office space is quite small, and then we have like a floor where there's just like space to eat lunch and like have like, you know, when they say like, oh, go and have a breakout chat, or like, I don't know, whatever. Yeah, just a space for that. So people eat their lunch there and stuff, and it's for everyone in the building. So I specifically wait until it's quieter so that even other people are not around, and I sit with my headphones in. And maybe I'll watch like The Chosen. I'll watch something.
It's nice.
Or maybe I'll sit, like a colleague will join me eventually, but I try and put my headphones in, or I eat and like with somebody, then I go for a walk.
Yeah.
And then again, on that walk, I might be messaging people, I might be praying. Like, it just depends. It honestly depends how the day is. Like, but I think in the office, it really depends. But at home is probably worse, to be honest. At home, as of recent, I've tried to make like intentional check-ins, like a reminder on my phone at lunchtime to just even quick prayer, if that's all I've got. But at home, I could sleep, I could watch Netflix, sleep. Like I could do so many things, and I could go for a walk. Like I think at home there's more variety, but I'm more likely going to pray if I'm at home.
Do you think that working from home makes it easier to like involve God in your day than like actually going into work then?
I think so. For me, I think when you're in the office and like when I'm around people anyway, there's like the talk is about work. I don't know, it's just always about work. Like even at lunch, it's like, oh, I've got a meeting after lunch, I've got this after, like it's always like just something to do with what we have to do. Maybe there'll be random, what's it called, like, oh, we're doing this weekend, or like, how's your weekend? But like that quickly goes, like that's a 2-minute conversation. So for me, I don't like, so my office has a prayer space, a prayer room, which they showed me, like I asked to see, and then they showed me. I've been in there a few times, mainly when I'm fasting. So when I'm fasting, way more intentional. But
that's good.
Yeah, if I'm not, then in the office, like
In the office.
yeah.
I was literally about to ask, I was like, when you're fasting, like how do you do that at work?
Yeah, I go to
You have to do it.
What was that?
You have to do it. Like, I think it is harder though, because like probably like you're tired from work, like, and then obviously everyone around you is eating or doing something like that, and you're just thinking, and they'll be asking you, "Oh, why are you eating?" Like it is. I think it is a bit harder, but I also think it's just want to, like, you just gotta do it.
That eating one, I remember a couple years back when we all did the Daniel fast, but I think we did it with some of your sister's friends. Some of Tissie's friends.
A few years ago.
Yeah, and then there was the group chat, and then someone said, "Oh, guys, I'm sorry, I had McDonald's today," because everyone was just eating it in front of me.
No, fair.
It get like that.
I'm like, yo, like, how can you actually like fast properly sometimes when like you're in spaces where there's just food or like there's other things going on? And I know even like you intentionally go out of your way to like break it, but like you just do something, like something just happens. Like, what's the for?
Like, you know, sometimes I've gone to pick up something and I've literally been like, oh. So like I don't think when I've been at work and stuff, I don't think I've like eaten, like broke it because everyone's eating, but I will literally go to eat it. And then I'll be like, oh yeah, let me put this down and go pray.
I forgot, yeah.
But yeah, I think it's a good way how to introduce spreading, like talking about Jesus and talking about God with your colleagues. But again, sometimes you are so tired, like, I'm fasting. Yeah, I'm just fasting. Like, you know, when you don't want to elaborate. I don't want to elaborate. I'm not eating right now. Does that make sense? Like, I just don't have the energy sometimes. But yeah, when they've actually asked and like there's been space, it's been good.
Yeah.
But even you saying like, oh, I'm fasting, like I don't have the energy right now. I feel like even in moments like that, we're still supposed to be like,
absolutely.
No, not as birthday. You know, the most peppiest person in the room. Like,
yeah.
Tommy said
It's a lot.
It's much. But I came across this article that was talking about like how to glorify God at work. Because even me, before this, I was thinking, like, what can you actually do besides read your Bible and tell people you're a Christian? But it very much speaks to our character.
Nice.
Okay.
A lot of things.
I have a quick question. So since our conversation... Because I actually have actively caught myself doing it. So I wanted to ask, since our conversation, have you guys had conversations with other people? Have you had conversations with other people in the workplace?
I feel like this question's aimed at you, Toyin.
Okay. Whatever. No. You and your several workplaces, Mrs. Part-time here and there. Have you had conversations about God?
Well,
no, I haven't.
Not directly. Like, yeah.
Okay.
I feel like not directly, but I hope that they see
God in
the way I communicate with them. Do you get? So I haven't outwardly say, oh, let me talk to you about God, or I'm a Christian, XYZ.
Yeah.
But I guess in the way I've tried to carry myself, I've hoped and see that, oh, this babe might be a Christian type of thing. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I said yeah.
No, it's same. To be fair, I haven't actually been in person as much since the last one. But when I have, I think it's just mainly like showing grace. Like, so one big thing at the moment is there's a lot of drama. Yeah, there's just a lot of talking about other people.
And be those ones.
Yeah. And so I'm very aware and very conscious of not doing that as well, like not getting sucked in and engaging in that. So I've kind of tried to make it clear that, I'm not the person that you guys are going to do that with, if that makes sense. Literally just like...
shutting it down.
Yeah.
Just shut it down.
Just like...
don't give us space to talk.
I think we should... Like, I think we should talk about something else. Like, literally just changing conversation, or when someone has said something like not nice about the other person, I basically just said like, oh, I disagree, like something like that. Yeah.
Actually.
So I think that's one thing.
Yeah.
Which I've encountered.
Yeah.
Because they need help.
Well.
Yeah.
I mean, we all need help, but work is a very easy place to
Get
talk
sucked
about
into
other
things.
Yeah, I think
yeah,
they
like get
thrive off
easily
it for sure.
frustrated.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah, okay. Thanks for answering.
That won't be so funny though, because I feel like they'll probably turn around and do the same thing to you. Like, and then they'll be the ones that probably go to HR and complain. So,
Yeah.
I don't know, sometimes you actually just have to face front and mind your business. But
Yeah, for sure.
number one on this actually triggered me because I feel like I've done this so many times. For like integrity, getting to work on time, working hard.
Is this all one point?
Yeah. This
This is integrity.
This
It all
integrity.
comes out.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
sorry.
integrity, and it expands on.
Can you remind me of that? What that means?
It's like if you're integral.
when-
Wait, what? Why is she laughing? Because she doesn't know what it means.
No, just to remind me of what it means. Is like I don't know how to describe
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
it.
I'm trying
Yeah,
to
that's.
think-
I
I'm trying to
always
break it
forget
down.
the
If
definition.
you're integral, it's like
Doing the right thing without someone seeing. Like, do you get?
like just because you know that it's the right
It's the right
and
thing
you know
to
that
do.
You should do it.
Yeah.
Like, you don't need accolades or anything. It's more you just know that I should
Morals.
do
Yes. So like when you're working from home, the right thing to do is actually work, not do other things.
Oh,
Do you get integrity?
I hope no one sees it.
OMG.
So yeah, obviously expand on.
I'm just actually thinking my manager actually followed me on Instagram today.
Well, you're not reposting this one.
I'm gonna repost it. Everybody should repost it.
But yeah, obviously it expands to like be on time for work and work hard. Strive to give your best and be truthful. I haven't done that in the past.
You haven't done what?
Like showed integrity at work. Obviously we're talking about reflecting God in our workplaces is very much related to our character and how we are. And I obviously mean the past and the few jobs I've had here and there. If I didn't want to work, I'm not going to work.
Yeah.
Do you get? Regardless if I'm supposed to do what I'm supposed to do. I'm not. Sorry. I'm very much tired. Like, I'm not going to work. But what this is telling us here is that obviously, like, regardless of how I feel, again, not letting emotions like take over and rule what I should or should be doing, but like regardless of how I feel, I need to be, I guess, just showing integrity in everything that I do. And again, goes back to when you were saying, oh, have we shown that recently? How have we spoken about God? But I think so. One mishap happened recently. Someone was hiring some like teacups and stuff from us because I don't know. I think maybe it's like a Bridgerton themed bridal shower or whatever. Because I don't know why you want teacups in this weather. But and then obviously the ones that they wanted, when I had ordered that in and it came in, it was smaller than what I thought it would be. I feel like another person would have just like aired it and just given it to them that way. Like, okay, well, this is it. Like, I'm not ordering anything else. But then I went back and ordered something more expensive, and it really, really hurt my heart because the price difference was about like maybe £3 per each set. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So obviously I had reached out to the babe and told her, hi, this is the one that we ordered in. It's a lot smaller than what I thought it would be. Like, I don't feel comfortable like giving you them because this is basically a shot, it's not a tea. Like, you get what I'm saying? So now I was like, okay, I've ordered these, so then when they come, we're gonna give you these ones instead of the other ones. And she was so happy. I was like, God, thank you so much, because that could have gone anyway. She was so happy. She was like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. Anyone else would have just left us high and dry, and then on the day they would have come and pick it up, and everyone will be looking at each other like,
what's going on?
This is not my problem. Even detaching yourself from it, like, well
I've done my part. Got my money,
we tried.
so I tried. Sorry, there's nothing else I can do. But even in that, like, are there any moments that like you can reflect on where you haven't really shown integrity in the past? Not toying. No, toying is killing me.
Sorry. Maybe I need to repent.
From what?
What did you do?
for my integrity.
Oh gosh.
Ooh.
I think there's many that I haven't. Yeah, I think like if we're saying I'm coming to work like late and stuff, I don't make a habit of it. But like I know there are times where like I'm like continuously getting to work late. Maybe because I'm tired, you know, real burnt out. And I think that's why it's really important to like sometimes put yourself first. Like when you're burnt out, like take the day off or something. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because like it all just kind of spirals. But I do think there's times, I'm late to work or working from home. I'm not spending the full time doing like work stuff. I think that's happened for sure. For sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm so scared
No,
for what Toyin's
the one
about
that
to
she's
say.
smiling.
No, so the question was,
have there been times where you haven't shown?
yeah, loads. And it's actually bad. It's actually really bad. Sometimes I think like I actually don't work full time because
What?
I don't work full time.
You mean you do work full time, but you mean the way you behave? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't think you guys. Sometimes I'll wake up at 9:30. My eyes will
Do you start work
open.
at what time do you start?
9.
Nine.
Oh.
I've missed meetings
started
because
work
I've
at
been
9:30.
asleep. Like, yeah, it's actually even from my last
At least
job
wake
and
up
this job.
at 9, Toyin.
I was to say,
Like anyway, like I said,
yeah, it's been tough.
It's been tough. It's been
Yeah.
tough. But what I was even just thinking about was even this job. So like the one I'm currently in, this is one that I prayed for, like one that I actually wanted, you know,
It'd be those
wanted
ones.
God to, you know, do what He
through.
does and ensure that happens.
Yeah,
And I'm treating it this way.
yeah,
Yeah, it's crazy.
yeah.
So yeah, no, I think there have been many times, but even just reflecting now, like it's definitely not a way. And the verse that comes up, I'm reminded of, especially when it comes to work, is Colossians 3:23, where it says, "Whatever you do, work it with all your heart as working for the Lord,
Yeah.
not for human
Sorry.
masters."
I knew that was the one you were gonna say because that's actually what I was thinking.
What are you guys trying to kill?
This fly,
Oh.
the fly is getting
Did you
on my
kill it?
nerves. No, it's flying too quickly, but I will get it. Don't worry.
Okay.
But yeah, that verse is good.
Yeah, and that, yeah,
And now what?
I need to just say it.
Yeah.
Should I say it again?
Yeah.
Whatever you do. So this is not just work. This is anything, but I think it speaks to work
A lot.
because we work majority of our lives anyway
Damn.
and our day. Work at it with
Wow.
all your heart, with everything that is within
Yeah.
you, basically, as if working for the Lord. So it's like,
Don't got
Yeah.
much.
yeah.
I don't
ain't
have
got
much.
Yeah, it's crazy though.
Yeah.
Like, do it as you're doing it for God is like, you know, you'd be on your best behavior if
Boy.
like you're doing it for God. Well, we would hope you'd be on your best behavior. So like, it's like
How come
do
it
you translate
changes?
that into
Yeah.
work? Especially when you know you work long hours, you know the pay you know you're getting isn't what you want. Like you know,
She can
like,
reel it off.
you know these things like you know
Yeah.
like you
Yeah.
know you, some days you really are working for every penny kind of thing. And like
No, as in
the times where obviously you slip up,
the
you-
blood pressure
you
is
do-
high.
It's like you still have to do it as you're doing it for God.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't want this for
And we didn't even have to work 5 days a week. You know, our parents, they had to do 5 days every day in person. We don't even have
we
to.
don't have-
We
don't
didn't
have
even start with that. Well,
Tommy.
okay, we did.
Yeah, someone.
Okay, yeah. Sorry,
Can't even-
NHS
was
man,
fine.
do
I can't say
better.
much. I can't say much.
Do
I
better.
can't say much, but I won't say anything.
It will change. It will
I won't
change.
say anything.
Right. Sorry, Toy, you were saying?
Yeah, no, that's it.
She said that's it.
Yeah, it's crazy. How can
What,
we
having
do-
to work 5 days a week?
No. Like how you can literally pray for into your careers. You can pray into, you know, all these things, and then you get it, and then you're ungrateful, essentially,
Damn.
or you're like you're not treating it with, like, yeah, you're not
How
treating
you're
it how,
supposed to treat
yeah,
it,
like
yeah.
if this is something you wanted, obviously it's gonna be hard. But there's a reason why God allowed that to happen, or was, you know, moved in that way so that you're there. I always feel like there's always a bigger purpose. I think we spoke about this last time. But there's always a bigger purpose as to why you are actually there.
Yeah.
Whether it's to do the work well, whether it's to, show your colleagues Jesus, whatever it is, like you're there for a significant purpose. So are you doing that purpose?
Have you guys like figured out, or do you know that purpose, or is it something you're still...
I need to go
Figure
sort
it
out
out.
my
What do you mean?
integrity.
Please. What are you asking?
Sis is stuck on that point.
She's actually stuck on it. Like,
I should never ask the definition.
No, so obviously Toyin is saying like obviously you're at work for a purpose, like there's a reason why you've been placed where you're placed. So I'm just asking more time, like do you guys know that reason, or are you just taking it day at a time? Sometimes we know and sometimes we don't. We'll never see the full picture, but sometimes we might have like 50%. Sometimes we might have 10%. Sometimes it might be 0 and it's just blind faith. But like, yeah.
I don't really know if I'd say there's a reason, or I know the reason, but I think just in general as Christians, the reason why we're in anywhere is to be the light, to call people to God. So it's just like, I guess that's the reason. Like,
I guess that's the reason.
I guess that's the reason. I don't think there's like any like particular reason that I have to be there, if that makes sense. Yeah.
What about you?
I'm not anywhere.
You are.
Where?
So you're not in.
We all go,
Yeah. So we're not in food settings, no?
What's that?
Okay.
It's just, stop lying on the.
Who's lying?
You're actually in job roles.
Where? Not the plural.
The plural.
Slow down now.
Okay. That's fine.
Yeah, I guess it's just to feed people, isn't it? Like, I feel like food is such a big thing in life. Especially just even the idea of just breaking bread with someone, just as Jesus did. And even with this, like, it's so interesting, like, trying to trust God to guide the prices. Yo. The amount of times people have told me, you're charging too little. And I'll go back and I'm like, God, they said I'm charging too little. What now? Like, but again, it's just trying to not be greedy. Like, you know, yes, I can charge more. But what would I gain from that? Yeah, I get more money. Okay, so what now? Because the money is not mine anyways, which is so interesting because then one of the points on this article, which when I first read, I thought, okay, that's a bit controversial, but was like money and how you glorify God with the money that you earn, which can be hard at times.
Don't elaborate.
It can be so hard at times because there have been moments where I have wanted to charge like twice the price, but then I guess God just guides me to just every person's situation to understand that, okay, you charging this, like, is this right for this person? So even like, I feel like one of the battles that I'm facing now is like, I want to set a standard price, but then it's like, is that fair to everyone that will come across this? And it's like, girl, go away. But
Yeah.
you know, so I think that's another way, is like looking at your finances. If you are operating from a point of, don't want to really say entrepreneur, but like business, like is my price fair to everyone? And if you're like in an industry where you can do individual pricing and quoting, like, don't be shy to do that, because in areas where you feel like, oh, I'm lacking here, like God will make up for it in 100-fold in other areas. Like, you look at yourself and think, raw, like, I didn't think that I could have been paid this when I'd been charging other people X, Y, and Z.
That's so interesting.
I guess for now, that's kind of like my sort of purpose, because everyone wants to enjoy, everyone wants nice food, you know, we all want nice things, you know, everyone wants nice things, and I feel like it should be available to everyone to have, you know, at a reasonable price for their situation.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's very, very interesting. Because first time round when I did this like a couple of years ago, it's set price. You can't pay. Like, sorry, type of thing. And then like now it's like, oh, we gonna take this one at a time, and it hurts my head to try to figure out.
Yeah, it is a lot, but I guess you feel like that's what you need to do. So you're doing it. God's gonna allow you to do it.
I don't want to do it.
Yeah, you do.
I don't. Let me be very honest. I want to charge thousands and thousands of pounds.
Oh, okay.
Make me money.
I was,
Go on holiday.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to form a question in my head.
Take your time.
No, it's interesting, like the set price. So I'm in a similar situation with my like psychology course, in a sense where my supervisor is like charge, and I'm like,
Charge what?
Charge for one-to-one sessions.
Oh.
I'm like, I'm not qualified. There's that. Let's just even end full stop there. But 2 is like, the whole reason why I wanted to go into it in the first place was because I wanted to reach those who don't necessarily have the means, as well as those who do.
Yeah.
Because there are so many who you can't afford the prices that some people are charging. And even me working a full-time job, me too, I can't afford the prices that they're charging, let alone all the other costs that they have. And so when the conversation of money came up, I was so uncomfortable about it, because I was trying to explain to him and my other group, like, I don't feel comfortable doing that, like, just for so many reasons, but I just don't. And I remember them saying like, okay, well, at least just charge something, like, you know. And I was just wrestling with it. I was just like, God, but do I? Like, not only does it not feel right, but like the people that I'm working with, like, I just know. I just know. And I think, it's just interesting. I think like just how you can actually strategize and just allow God to kind of lead that process, because it would be great to have extra money, don't get me wrong, I would love to charge, I would love to charge, but I think there's timing in everything, of like when you do things and how much you do it for and stuff, especially because when you see like when some of the other people in my group were talking about it and how much I was sitting there like, what?
Hey.
and this is what you would offer me. Like, not even like it was bad, but like none of us have experienced at the moment, so it was just shock of like, this is you have a full-time job, you're charging this on the side, and you have X many clients, like, what? It just was not making sense.
You start doing the calculations,
and I'm just thinking, am I missing something here? But I think just allowing God to trusting God in that is hard, because I could easily tomorrow just suddenly go around to everybody and be like, hi, there's a cost, I'm so sorry, but I think there's a way of how to do it and be sensitive with it, especially in this cost of living crisis. But me too, I'm in a crisis. So help me.
You said me too, I'm in a crisis. No, me too, I'm in a crisis. You're gonna say something to me?
No.
Oh, okay. No, because you look like you were ready to speak.
No. Your initial question was around finances, right? And how we obviously glorify God in our finances, like we get from work. And I think, I don't know, my answer is quite like generic, but it's just being more mindful of where your money goes. Obviously, paying your tithes. Let's say if you believe in that, don't let them come and because people will now start telling me.
Why do people believe in that?
I can't even start. I actually don't know. I don't know. I think their thing is, what I've heard, should I say, is that it's not mandatory because it was in the Old Testament.
Oh, here we go.
That's like one of the main arguments I've heard.
Yeah.
But anyways, I like this year, obviously, again, cause he lives, like last year, I very much know that it was hard to pay my tithes, especially when like life was life in. Every penny to the T was accounted for in my pay. Like I couldn't. I really couldn't. But this year I actually said to God, like, I want to pay every single month. Like, I don't care if I don't have money after, which that has been the case. But I'm going to pay every single month. And like, honestly, I have paid every single month. And it's only because I have that in mind, I'm going to do it. It's not that it's easy. It's not that, it's not that I don't need the money, but God has still provided. So that's just that. So I think glorifying God is more, I don't know, there's a thing where like people don't like the sacrifice element of following God, and I think there's so many different things we do need to sacrifice, and people just, I don't know, they want it to be easy breezy. Yes, like it's fun, it's lovely, like God is good all the time, and God wants good things for us, but we also need to sacrifice to show him how important he is to us. Because if we can't give him the money that he gives, that he's the one that provides, it's just like, okay, you're just playing then, do you know what I mean? And it's not only tithes, like it can be given in church, it can be given to charity, like it can be so many different things. But I don't think you can truly, you know, call yourself a Christian if you don't give, because in some way, because that's genuinely what we're called to do. So that's just what
that's so good. No, that was, because literally I feel like with money, I don't know why the entitlement comes so,
I guess it's you work hard, and I get it, like you actually,
but we only work hard because we have the strength.
Exactly, but
like
I don't
we wake up in the morning because of it, like you know,
they don't see the full story. They don't hard.
The I comes in a lot.
But God is the only reason,
the only reason. I think with careers, I don't know why, I think I always just question, because even me sometimes you can get so carried away. I don't know why, but there's such a like self-fulfillment that you can get from when you do well. It's like, like you did well, and you forget, no, God, like you deserve the glory, because like if it's made so much about yourself. And I think sometimes work colleagues, especially just in the secular world, like they can very much, you know, the praise they can give you, it can do a lot of things. So you're just thinking like, wow, like I'm so smart, or like you could begin to think, I'm so smart, I'm so intelligent, oh yeah, like I did this. And as soon as I did that, no, you actually have to ground ourselves.
Not one thing. Because if God just said, today's your last, yesterday night was your last day, what could you have done? Do you know what I mean? Like, I think we don't think it's that simple, but it really is that simple. Like the fact that we are breathing is only by the grace of God. So everything that comes after that, quite literally, is only by the grace of God, and that's it.
I feel like everyone has to go through a season of like being humbled when it comes to careers and work,
and finances.
Finances for sure. I'm saying for sure, because I think a lot of people like lean on their finances. I used to do that, still trying to even undo that. Like you lean on, I've got savings, I'll be okay. Like, you know, I make XYZ, I'll be okay. That can go tomorrow. And what are you left with? I promise
you the calculations, what? Before you even got the job, you calculate how much you were
like, so I think that's why I say like you do need to be humbled sometimes to remember actually the source is actually God. It's not the O's in the bank account. It's not the savings. It's actually nice, I'm not sitting here saying it's not nice. It's great.
But again, it's up to God. And I feel like sometimes it's actually up to him. And I think sometimes we think like, if he doesn't promote me, if I don't earn this amount, he hates me. He doesn't want to give me like I'm not successful. And we can think like, God, like, why are you punishing me for like not being able to do all these things? But I think that's why I said like, and why I think that we're in the jobs and the industries with the gifts and the talents that we have uniquely ourselves, because that's where we need to be. Like, and if it is in an industry or in a role for a season where you're not at that certain amount, you think God he wants people to suffer when there's bills to be paid, you know, I don't think that's the aim, but there's something that he's teaching in that time. And if it is money management, if it is again, stewardship is huge. Even if it is learning to give when you have nothing to give, like even the stories in the Bible that we see, some of the people had nothing to give, yet they gave their all. Do you know what I mean? Like they had perfume, they had oil, they had the only thing they couldn't eat once they had given this, by the way. They couldn't, their basic necessities were gone after they had given this. Their future was gone once they had given this, yet they still gave. And they gave willingly, they gave cheap, they gave without complaining. When I look back at myself and I think, can I actually give, especially when it comes to money, when I'm in almost when it feels like I will lack afterwards and still be cheerful about it. That's it.
No, it's hard because like, okay, cool, I can check off the given if I don't have any more, but that on top I should smile. Are you sure?
You're asking for too
I should
much.
smile.
I should be happy.
Tears are rolling down your
Joy
face.
in my heart.
Joy, but that's what they call it.
Love's
They
a
said
cheerful
joy.
giver.
No, exactly. Cheerful.
Everybody take the
Yeah, it's.
But that's him. I think that bit is even significantly important because he doesn't just love a giver.
It's a cheerful.
It's all about your heart posture.
There's no grumbling
because again, it's like no,
there's actually no grumbling. Cheerful. Do you know what the meaning of cheerful is?
No,
Right.
no, because sometimes it's hard. It's actually hard. But
I want people to understand it. Like, we're not saying it's not.
It's tough.
But there is so much joy as well. Like I remember the times when, and it might not even be finances, but I think for this, we'll talk finances sake. There are times when I've given, and I've literally looked at my bank account and I've literally been like, oh my days. And I remember there was even and the thing is, God will always come through. Like, he's not gonna let you lack. And I feel like there's testimony for days. He's sitting right here about how he will not let you lack. And so I think like even when I'm aware someone else is at a point where I'm like, oh, how are they even gonna do? Or like, you know, when someone really wants to go to something or just something that is gonna benefit them spiritually, especially, it's like, God. And there's a book that I read, it's amazing, I've forgotten the name but it's really good. I'll remember it, you can put it in the caption. And it was all about giving, and basically in the book there was so many testimonies about how, let's say they had a car and God would put on their heart, you need to give this car away to this family. They would literally give it. And the way God, and it's not always about giving just to receive, but he will never let you lack. Because they would get a car the next day based on their give and obedience. I think it's the obedience as well. Yeah. Because, it's not, when you know you need to give, you need to give. You need to give.
You have to really be obedient.
What a beautiful word, eh?
What a beautiful thing. Done Jazzy again. It's done Jazzy again.
The stewardship bit is so important because I think people forget that like we have to give an account of everything. Everything.
Oh God.
Like, we generally have to give an account for it, and it's like, okay, so because even like outside of giving, it still goes back to money management. Like, how do you actually manage your money?
And do you value?
Do you?
And
value too much, you know, the spectrum.
There's a balance. There's a balance.
I think like that there's that frivolous kind of spending. I don't. Anyway,
finish.
Like, I know what you're gonna say.
Finish your sentence.
Then I'm not saying it's because you don't have it that
you're not. Well, if I could, I would.
Let me not say if you had it.
Let me not say that I'm a shop addict.
I think there's something to how godly, should I say, is spending frivolously, knowing that you could use there's better use of your money. And there's better, and I think that's just more like, yes, I want you to spend your money if you have money. Like, that's not what I'm saying. But also, like, I don't know, you can very much splurge for the charity or splurge. Do you know what I mean? Splurge for you can still have nice things and want. I feel like, again, you are working hard. Yes, God is giving you the grace, but you're still working hard. Like, and we thank God for that. So, like, when you get your money, you should be able to spend it the way you want to spend it and stuff. But it's just being mindful that like there is an assignment. Do you know what I mean? Like homeless people, like people who, you know, they don't have family, widows. Like we're meant to actually help other people. Those who just don't have as much as we have. And like you can even say that and think, oh, but how much do I have? You have more. You have more than what a lot of people have. And I think just even being thankful for whatever we have at whatever point is also important, because it can always be less. It can always be less, and it has been less. Like back to the thing about the jobs. Sometimes we're doing the job anyhow when we're here, but it's because it's that thing of forgetting. We forgot how much we cried. We forgot how much it took for God to bring us here. We're just saying, oh,
no, guys. Because actually remembering.
If you sat down and you
remembering, not remembering who God is. Number one, but remembering what He has done. How can we forget?
No, we definitely
prayed for a year.
No,
but like
and fasted.
I said, God, I
fasted just to complain. Okay, you put into perspective.
That's so good. And even like the frivolous spending, there's also the side of the stinginess and storing up treasure for treasure's sake. Like, and I think, I don't know, obviously the culture, the society, all of these things that we're living in, everybody's pretty much on, I want to earn loads, I don't even think we're in a showing off stage. I think it's just building wealth, which is fine. But I think again, it's like that stinginess of like, nah, I can't spend my savings, nah, like, or I can't give, or, you know, do whatever is needed, or be obedient to God when He's prompting you, because I need to save for the future. I need to do this. I need to do that. Like, so, like the.
Tommy's laughing.
No, but do you get what I mean?
I'm thinking the same thing. Like, who said you're gonna be?
Oh, that's what I was laughing.
Who said you're gonna be?
I actually absolutely hear you, and I feel like it happens so regularly, but like. Like not to be morbid, and I feel like I say this all the time, so I feel like, am I morbid? I don't know, because I actually hear myself say
actually said
not to be morbid.
Courtney says it more than you, I'm sure.
He very much says you're going to be here tomorrow. Like, I think the problem is we think we have all the time in the world. Like, yes, there is a space for, you know, being smart and intentional, and yes, saving is fine. Saving is good. Like, honestly, please save your money if you can. You know, like people have goals, and like, we're not saying God will help you with those goals. Like, there's people who are buying houses, buying cars, They put it in their prayer point. It's not that God didn't help them get there. Do you know what I mean? Like, and I'm sure they had to save for that as well. So I don't think it's saving. It's just more like you said, you're saving so much that still you're not being obedient to God. Like, cool, I have this amount of money and I want to get to XYZ. However, in that time when I haven't got there, I still need to help this person. This person has come, and I need to. And it's just like, if you're not obedient, God won't carry on giving you those opportunities. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just, we don't know our time, Sha. We don't know our time.
In all, there's a balance.
No, it's a balance for sure. I agree with saving, and I think you should, like, if you can, like I keep saying, you should have savings.
Have savings.
Tell me what's happening. They have savings.
If you can,
have
savings for a rainy day.
If you can. However, don't let, and again, it's that putting things on idle. Don't let that savings become your idol. Oh, I need to this house and you must buy by 23. Who told you that? And because of you must buy a house by 23, you're not listening to God when He's telling you to buy a simple sandwich for the homeless man, or do that. Do you know what I mean? It's just like things. Those little things. And when you get those promptings, because I feel like the Spirit actually does talk to us, like, you know, do this, do that. But if you're not listening, then you're being disobedient. Why is Courtney laughing?
Because there was one time I went gym and I was walking home, so I stopped by the shop to get some grapes, and I thought, oh, I want grapes. The cash was low. So I could only get one pack. I said, fine, I'm gonna get one pack. I'm gonna get avocado, blah, blah. But walked out the shop, was walking home. I walked past like a tunnel underway, like bridge thing, and there was a homeless person sitting there Oh, I was so vexed.
That was vexed. You know what it means to be vexed?
You said my last coin.
My last grape. That I was looking forward to. That I was looking forward to.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna sit here and lie and say I was a cheerful giver. I wasn't. I was thinking,
But you still gave.
God,
Sha.
no, I'm not.
Did you
I've
give?
Yeah, I gave it to
Okay,
him.
that's good.
I promise you, as soon as I
Hallelujah.
turned the corner to go into the alley and I saw him, it was just like, yeah, give it to
Yeah.
him. I said, no.
No.
Don't make me do it.
I was looking forward to this all day long.
That's my thing. It's not always. It's not always going to be like comfy.
Yo.
Like in your excess giving. Like Toyin, I don't know who said it, but it's given from nothing. It's given from the lack. Like this is my last, quite literally, and I'm giving it.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. We just need to make it more of a habit. I don't think it's gonna happen overnight for sure.
For sure.
But yeah, we need to make it more of a habit.
Yeah. That was painful.
I'm sorry about the
I was
grape.
happy because he was so happy when he received
This
it.
is
I
the
was
thing.
like, this is just grapes. Like, come on now.
You don't know, that might
He
be the only
didn't
thing he's
have.
eating in
He
days.
didn't have. He didn't have.
Literally.
And I'm going to my very warm house.
Yeah.
I have siblings that I can look at and say, hi, when you go shop, can you buy me grapes, please? Like, do you get, there's ways to get it back. Whereas for him,
You don't know.
that was it.
Yeah.
And it's so crazy because we don't know what role we play in other people's stories. And I think someone said it once, like, your life is like a movie and there's like extras in the movie, but like you could be like an extra in someone else's movie.
I don't feel like I said that.
Oh, did you say it?
What are you just living in it, man?
You're just living in it.
You're just
Literally.
living.
So yeah.
Yeah, but that was it. There's many things on this list, but many
Can you just
things
tell us
that we
some
have
other
spoken
things?
about before.
Yeah, let's list.
Just the generic love, communication.
Well, we
you
did
know.
touch on those last time.
So it was more so the integrity and money.
Yeah, I think. Do you know what? I think having a conversation about money is something we haven't actually done.
Yeah.
I don't think we should do it.
We don't do
Obviously,
often
touch,
as Christians.
Yeah.
I feel like we're a
I
bit
was gonna
shy.
say,
We're
it-
so shy to
I
talk
think we
about
should.
money.
I think we should do an
Yeah.
episode
On
dedicated to moolah.
Money, money, money. It
In-
must be funny.
In a rich man's world. I think I just made
Yeah.
those lyrics up.
And I think
that is the lyric.
even in
Yeah.
the book,
Yeah.
even in the book that I read, there's some statistic that says like a significant part of the Bible actually talks about money. Like,
Yeah.
why do we hide
Why are we
away from it
silent?
as
We're
the
so
church?
shy.
And again, the churches have to be run. Like,
Yeah.
I think we think that they can just be run on.
On vibes.
Yeah, vibes. I said there's not electricity
Vibes and
bill,
vibes.
heating
Prayers.
bill, more than everybody's house is put together. Like,
It's not me working in the finance department as well.
oh,
Yeah,
so
it's
you know those
crazy.
numbers.
I know those numbers.
Crazy.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
may God
Yeah.
help us.
Amen.
Amen.
Okay.
Don't forget to tithe.
No, don't forget to tithe. Honestly, guys, it's so important. And like, honestly, I've just seen a difference. The difference might not be that, you know, the money comes rushing in. But like, just even being less like heavy.
Free?
Yeah, like being more free, like less heavy on the, this.
It's really resting with me.
You know, when the time comes, I know what I have to do. We're not thinking about it anymore.
Yeah.
Pay the tithes.
And
Let's
your
keep
money's
on
going to a good place.
Do you know what
like
I
we
mean?
said, the churches,
And I
they
didn't
have
say
to be
I didn't say
kept
not
open.
not to keep it at times. Do a bit more as well.
Yeah.
I think sometimes you think it can become checklist. Oh, I pay my tithes now.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna put £5 for offering. Just do what you can and
Do what you
like
can.
make sure your heart is in the right place. I think.
Yeah. The motivations.
Yeah. That's what I'd
Yeah.
say.
Per.
Give us your money.
If you want to donate to Ginger,
Go for me.
No.
I'm so shy to
If I put like I'm not going to do it now, but like, you know, people like on their birthdays and feel like, oh, send me money. If I did that, is that classless?
What, like on a pod?
No, like
For
let's say
yourself.
Instagram story. Like people on this
Like,
Instagram
just,
story put a
like,
picture
your
like,
close friends
oh, it's my
or
no, like on their
the
Instagram
whole
story they'll
world.
be like, oh, it's my birthday. You know, if you want me, give me presents, send me. Like they'll
Send
put
me
like
money.
a Monzo link. Like I don't know if you've
I
seen.
don't
it
think
before.
it's that classless, to be
You
honest.
don't think it's
So the point that we're at,
Sorry.
anything goes.
You can choose whether
to send it.
to send
and
or
it's gonna be
not.
like jokey, funny.
Yeah.
But you ain't joking though, because you need
No,
what
but
you
like
need
if
it,
they
you
want it, do you know what I mean? If
Yeah.
they
Want
want to
it.
send me, if they want to give me present, because you know people be like, oh, what do you want? What do you want?
Yeah, I get what you.
Just give me.
Yeah.
Just send me. But it's more obviously the wider.
You've made it open to
Do
all.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Some people ask what I wanted, so here's what I want.
Yeah, literally.
If you can give, if you can't,
then it's okay.
We'll see. We'll see.
Send the
We'll
prayer.
see.
we'll
Let's
see. I dare you to
catch
do
you
that.
on August
though.
the 20th.
No, literally, I actually dare you to do that.
Guys.
Let's see, Sha.
If you do
Anyways,
it, yeah,
Even 1
you
p.
don't know anyway. You know on Instagram.
I'll be so proud of you. I'll ask Toyin. I'll be so proud. I'll be
But,
like,
yeah.
wow, she actually did it, Fez.
We'll see.
Send me some.
We'll see.
Yeah. Freeway?
It's the thing is, you guys think like I don't think I'd get money. I don't think people would send me
I think
money.
you would.
You think?
I say we try it. Let's test it.
You test
Social experiment.
Test it.
Social experiment.
Anyways, thank you guys for listening. This has been episode I do not know.
75?
No,
No.
that's wrong, and I know that that's wrong. I just don't know what episode it is.
I feel like I'm right.
Courtney.
Tell
It's
me.
absolutely not. Exactly. We're on 78. The last one was.
Wow.
79.
This is episode 79.
Past
Thank
it.
you so much for listening. We'll catch you guys
See ya.
next time. Bye.
If it wasn't you.